Alright, well, this is going to be an attempt at an update on what I'm doing, and I can't look directly at anything when I talk. So this is going to be awkward. Just like the no editing that I'm going to do, because the ones that I'm directing here, you've met me, you know that I'm awkward in person, and I don't really feel the need to alter that image and pretend that I am a vaguely coherent person. There's no fun in that. So I'm working on my video ideas. I'll do spoiler-free listing of what those are, I guess. I have, well, for some of them it won't work. I have a bunch of musical ideas, not all of which I have to sing for. You're welcome. The 2 songs that I need to rewrite in a Weird Al gamer kind of way are probably going to happen last. Just because, well, it's not scientific writing, it's not argumentative writing, so it's going to take me some time to be moderately satisfied. I don't know that I'll ever be happy with it, because I'm totally not a perfectionist at all, ever, right? So, but I have those, and they've been entered into my computer, meaning I have officially started them. There's another song, of course it's from a video game soundtrack, that it's kind of sort of a cover, except most of it is instrumental, which I can substitute other sound effects for. Very little vocal piece that I may actually be able to manage on my own. The other 2 songs, since the original songs are sung by men, they're also written by men, but less relevant. I may try and hijack somebody else, like my best friend, because he knows about the ideas, and suggested that if I didn't want to sing them, find someone else. I think he accidentally volunteered himself for that. Other than that, I have what I guess I can describe as very, very opinionated summaries of albums. What I'm gonna do, and okay, I guess this is a spoiler, go through and pick out favorite lines or lines that have just always stood out to me for better or worse, just because it makes me emote at the song doesn't mean it's not a good song. And I'm gonna do that for albums. My original idea was just to share favorite lines from individual songs, but 1, it was harder for me to figure out how to package that, and 2, some songs I have more than 1 line that just sticks in my head, so this gives me a little more flexibility with that, and I don't know how it'll work until I try it and get feedback, but for those of you who have met me, if I don't think it'll go well, I am disinclined to do anything. So you're going to get quite a bit of procrastination from me, but I promised, so it will happen. Other than that, I think I'm gonna try and work on my room some more today, 'cause it needs it. Also, I need to unearth some of my laundry before it can be washed, and I want clean clothes for my internship tomorrow. Other than that, right, the hair. So you can tell I have not gotten the box of green, mostly because retailers rarely carry it, and the retailers that are near me don't. Even Walgreens carries it as a company, but there isn't a store within a 2-hour drive or more that actually has it in stock, like regularly, if ever. And I don't want to have to pay for shipping, and the site to store isn't even really a viable option. Also, I'm spending almost all the money I have on Tuesday for regularly, a little late, scheduled maintenance for my car. It's the 30,000 mile maintenance that is already overdue, as well as my oil change, which is already overdue. So I will be broke, so I'm not buying more hair color right now, because I'm not a completely unreasonable person most of the time. So I may, and I've got a couple ideas on how I could divvy up my hair for the colors that I do already have, because I've got the purple still. I still have some purple. I still have more of the Kelly blue. If you remember, the base of the tie-dye hair was the Kelly blue and the tips were the purple. Of course, then chopped off most of my scraggly ass hair. I have 2 different shades of reds, but reds, one, they make my complexion look really, really worse. I can't say they make it look bad. My complexion is not great to begin with. They make it look far worse. 2, they wash out into that horrible, horrible color you all know I hate. And Oliver, if you suggest it to me again, I will drive up to Unity and smack you. Never mind that I'm coming on November 9th anyway, and that'll count. So, yeah, I'm coming up to see the Unity peeps on November 9th. At least that's the plan. Some people have the day off entirely. I'll probably hang out with them and other people milling around until business, because, you know, I'm sure I can find the business on my own. And I will have my dice with me, so try not to spend all your money, those of you that have any. Other than that, it's a social visit, but I will be bringing dice if people want to buy them. Buy dice. I still have a lot of them. Other than that, back to the hair. So my thoughts are, I'm gonna do not the tie-dye, but probably the Kelly blue and the purple in some sort of pattern or mixture on my head. If I use either of the reds, it will not be the bright fire engine-y red. It'll be more the darker, bricky, dried blood kind of red. And if it ends up anywhere, it has to be in the back of my head. So 1, I don't see as much of it, and 2, it doesn't get to mess with my complexion if it's in the back of my head. Either way, I'm going to need to wait until I have extra sets of hands, at least Mom's, before I can, you know, start partitioning my head and adding color to it. But I'm not going to, I don't want to leave this until I have green. I'm not that patient. I've had the bleachiness for long enough already, as in over a week. So the next time anybody sees me for much of anything, I'm hoping to have some color in my hair. It may have to wait until a weekday, but the bleachy just doesn't suit me. I mean, you guys think it's funny, and that's fine, but it's getting kind of old. I want actual colors back in my hair. And no, I don't mean my natural color. That's no fun. And I have run out of the things I intended to talk about. So, shocker, I'm gonna shut up now and turn my monitor back on. I turned it off because it was providing weird glare off of these, but then I realized, but I don't need these to look at a camera. or pretend to look near a camera. Actually, the way this works is, because this doesn't have a flip LCD, I have a mirror set up behind it and its tripod. And I can tell that it looks a little askew, a little that way, just a little bit, but it's good enough, I think. Anyway, if you've got ideas on how to deal with the hair, or ideas for sectioning it off for the colors, because right now I'm thinking of either like quadrants and then just one of them in the back be like the darker red, if I do it at all, or like thirds, because then I can have the Kelly blue and the purple, and then it can be in the back. I just want to do something different than I've tried before, and my hair isn't really long enough to do tie-dye again anyway, because I don't have the patience to tie it up in however many it would take for this amount of hair, or this length of hair. So ideas for the hair in the description, in the comments. Other video ideas or questions, I suppose, can also go in the comments, because I might even actually answer them. Answering those does not require FaceTime. Yeah. Okay, I'm done rambling.